Once upon a time, there was a fearless little girl named Sophia. She was passionate about video games and spent hours immersed in virtual worlds, unraveling puzzles and facing challenges. However, something strange would happen whenever she started playing. The room would darken, and the glow of the video game screen would come to life, hypnotizing her into a frightening, dark reality. One night, while her parents were away, Sophia decided to play her mysterious new game that she had found in an antique store. As soon as she turned on the console, a flickering light took over the room, and Sophia found herself transported into the game itself. Around her, a terrifying world revealed itself. Storm-laden skies, twisted trees, and sinister creatures lurked in the shadows. The games that were once pure fun now became a terrifying journey for the girl. Desperate to return home, Sophia realized that the only way to escape was to overcome the challenges that the dark world imposed on her. Each game was a test of courage, intelligence, and wit, but it also brought with it deadly danger. As Sophia progressed through the games, she met other characters trapped in that terrible world. Some children and young people like her, who had also been drawn to the evil power of the game. Together, they formed an unlikely team determined to find a way out and face the terrible being that controlled that world. However, the line between the real world and the virtual world began to blur. Each time Sophia returned to the real world, strange things happened. Spooky shadows seemed to follow her, and mysterious noises echoed through the house. She wondered if the game hadn't brought something dark with it, something that now haunted her outside the video game as well. The fear was almost unbearable, but Sophia knew she could not give up. She had to win the endgame, confront the evil that controlled it, and thus free herself and the other young people trapped in that terrifying world. With her heart racing and her hands trembling, the courageous Sophia took the final step towards the ultimate stage of the adventure. The environment around her was dark and claustrophobic. Every corner seemed to hide some potential threat. She could feel the malevolent eyes of the evil entity watching her from some unknown place. The sinister scenery revealed itself bit by bit, and Sophia had to overcome treacherous obstacles to advance. Unstable bridges, moving platforms, and ferocious enemies were just some of the challenges she faced. Each step was calculated with caution, as one mistake could mean the end of her journey. The evil entity manifested itself through menacing shadows that danced around her, seeking to instill fear and insecurity. But Sophia refused to give in. Strengthened by the determination to free herself from that nightmare, she found the strength within herself to resist the terror that surrounded her. As she progressed, clues and riddles appeared along the way. Sophia realized that the entity could not be dealt with only with blows and direct attacks. She needed to unravel the hidden secret behind the evil that imprisoned her. With keen intelligence and thorough analysis, she began to decipher the complex puzzles and riddles. With each challenge solved, the evil entity's strength diminished, and the atmosphere around Sophia lightened slightly. The hope of escaping this terrifying world became more tangible. Finally, the final confrontation arrived. The entity materialized before Sophia in a grotesque and menacing form. Its eyes gleamed with malice, and its presence was suffocating. Fear almost overwhelmed her, but Sophia remembered all the trials she had faced and all the friends she had met on this journey. Her resolve grew even stronger. The clash was intense and frightening, but Sophia used her wits to find the entity's weaknesses. Every strategy was calculated, every move executed with precision. She would not allow fear to control her, for she knew that the key to victory lay in her mind. And then, in one final cunning blow, Sophia defeated the evil entity. The feeling of triumph was indescribable. She had managed to escape the virtual nightmare that had imprisoned her, restoring her freedom and that of the other young people who were trapped in this sinister world. Upon exiting the game, Sophia found herself back in her living room, but this time, everything looked different. The light had returned, and the darkness had been banished. The video game lay inert, without any sign of the malignancy that had enveloped it before. Sophia realized that by facing her fears and trusting her courage, she had grown as a person. That terrifying journey inside the virtual world left her with a valuable lesson. True power does not lie in the gaming world or outside it, but within each of us, capable of overcoming any nightmare that life presents us with.